Hey there guys, today we're going to be looking at Sea of Thieves running on the 1135G7. Now here you can see that it's running at the recommended settings of Cursed at 1080p, and Cursed is of course the lowest settings in the game. Now I was expecting better performance in this for the most part really. If you see, the 1% lows are not great, the averages not great, and those frame times are not looking good. For the most part, it just was not playable, and like when you get into a fight in the ocean, it becomes such a cluster that you are not going to be able to do anything at these settings. You're going to have a very bad time. So 1080p is really pushing it. I'm going to let it play out a little bit here. You see me get absolutely wrecked, and then we're going to switch over to 720p. So switching on over to 720p, you can see here that the performance is a lot more consistent. The FPS averages are looking a lot better, and those 1% lows are significantly better. But if you look, the frame times are still kind of inconsistent. You'll see some big spikes here and there, and you can really feel them while playing the game. So while the numbers look smoother, it's those frame times that are bringing everything down. But overall, 720p is just way more playable than 1080p. And if you need to play this, like if you and your friends really want to play this and this is all you can get, you're going to have a much better experience with 720p, and I pretty much recommend it for this chip. The art style of this game really lends itself to this lower resolution where you still see everything pretty detailed. The game doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look drastically worse than if you were just playing the base game. Like something like Battlefield, when you really lower the resolution, it can get pretty bad. And there you saw actually a pretty big frame time jump there. So again, it's not the smoothest experience. You're not going to have the greatest time with this. But if it's versus being able to play the game or not, this is very much more playable than, running it at an average of like 20 frames per second. So overall, I'm going to say that this is pretty playable at 720p. 1080p is really not even worth trying. So I will see you guys next time.